Howdy everyone, this is LockNutz, and you're watching episode 25 of the Smallin and Ballin series on Frühling. Hopefully you'll stick around to see what happens. Howdy, 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 how are you guys doing today? Oh my goodness, I tell you what, here we are out in the field, rocking and rolling, spraying our potatoes. Yes, you heard me, we are spraying our potatoes. Weird thing kind of happened. After everything, I planted all this stuff yesterday. Up very, very late at night. I think it was at least 10, 11 o'clock before I had everything to where I needed it to be. Weeds popped up next day. No big surprise there. The big surprise came in when I realized that the majority of the weeds were medium-sized. So I needed a hoe to go ahead and take care of that. And I thought to myself, well, gosh darn it all. I don't want to go buy a hoe or lease a hoe. The heck with that. I'm just going to go ahead and we'll get this guy. We'll get this sprayer. We'll just go spray stuff. I'll buy it. Took out just, I think it was 10 grand to get the herbicide and this sprayer, which, by the way, this sprayer comes with that MTZ pack, the gift that keeps on giving, the MTZ Palm 360 or 630. Not too bad. It only cost me 3,500, so a little bit right there. It has a 16.2 meter working width, and it is 7 miles an hour that it goes, 630. Not too bad, It's a little small, but it's really not all that bad, especially when you're balling really, really small here, so it works out absolutely slick. Now, I was going ahead and rocking and rolling with that, and then I realized I have a hoe already. Oh, shoot. But 4.6 meters, 6 miles an hour. Yeah, okay, we'll let it go this time. Oh, man. Well, it is what it is. And speaking of this field that we're on right now, rocking and rolling with our potatoes, I had leased the potato planter that did the 1-2 meters, whatever it was. I had them come out there, missed a ton of stuff, so I ended up having to go back over, fixing a bunch of stuff, getting everything set up so it makes a lot of sense. And I had the potato planter for an hour and a half working time. You take a look at the working time on all the equipment. It was an hour and a half that I had that potato planter. Returned it. Unfortunately, I had just filled the thing up. I didn't realize to go back and do my little spot planting. It was going to be like that. So it is what it is. Got rid of it. And then I was just kind of looking at the field, thinking to myself, oh, this is kind of nice. Got this done. Looks nice and neat, which is what you guys seen. You seen me out there rocking with the potato planter, doing a little bit of spot touch-up. Nice and neat. Looks really pretty. Ended up having to roll the field. After I got done rolling the field, I came over to a couple of the spots and we're like, boy, this is weird. What's going on here? I thought I rolled this, got it planted. There shouldn't be any issues. Shouldn't be any issues at all. You look down underneath that field info. Needs plowing. Oh, that's weird. Maybe I just missed a spot. Needs plowing. needs plowing. It needs plowing across the entire thing. Yeah, so that happened. I figured at that point, like I said, hour and a half, I'll just take the hit. I don't care. I don't care. It's potatoes. It's gonna be bad as is. I'm not gonna go ahead, plow the entire field under just for a little bit more of a bonus. For granted, we are gonna take a bit of a hit, but it is what it is. It really does come down to that. It is what it is. So I forgot what I was doing there. Give me a second. Want to run up here and take a look at something because we have a couple things rocking over here. We do have our potato production thing that we got going on over there, our washing station, if you will. And we have ourselves some premium potatoes sitting right over here for our very own eyes. Gotta love it. And we do have a little bit of pig food. I'm looking forward to selling a bunch of that. You betcha. Also, I've made another purchase. I did this. I did not take a loan out for. I want to make sure I let you guys know. I did not take a loan out for this part right here that you're gonna see. I got myself 2 wind turbines. Yes, you betcha. You betcha. Let's see. These are the wind generators made with barrels. They are 8.9 megabytes to download, and they are cross-platform friendly. They are by, probably going to say this wrong, it's either Nikki or NYKK3, so I'm not sure what it is, but they're pretty darn slick. These ones here cost $2,500 a piece, and they generate, I think it's $360? I think it's $360 per one per day. So right there I got 600, 700 bucks coming in every single day between those two. Nice little thing. I think that'll go good next to my propane and my bees right over here. I wanted to keep them a little bit farther away from the bees because I didn't want the bees to get hit or dizzy or anything like that. We didn't need any bee-related incidences at all here on the farm. So yeah, you betcha. You betcha. I've had a lot of stuff going on here. Took a look at prices of everything. Diesel, August. August is going to be our diesel price where we're going to go ahead and sell everything off. I think I may have some grass that needs to be taken care of. I'll have to double check that. I believe if anything it would have been ready just today. So that looks fine out there. I think I got to get going on this field right here. Yeah, so I do have that. I have, what was the other thing? There was something else I was looking at. Let's take a look. There was another thing I was looking at wanting to sell. Let's see here. What was it? I think it was moonshine, actually. June? Maybe I better sell moonshine today. May, June. Yeah, we may want to do that because I don't think we sold it in May. Yeah, let's go check that out. Let's go check that out right now. We'll drop that off. We'll take the Zeter around here. Speaking of which, here we are in one of our fields with our sugar beets. I had to think about that for a second. Potato, sugar beets. In this field over here, I decided we were going to go ahead and plant barley. You betcha, planting a little bit of barley in there. Up on our field that's on the other side of the highway, or the road up over there, we have corn. Now, corn and barley with a little bit of grape gets us some moonshine. So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to jump on that. Corn, I had just had one harvest just recently. It got me some ingredients to get rocking and rolling, but I really just wanted to get a ton made up. A ton of corn, a ton of barley, and we'll just go from there. Once the harvest is done, if it's not a large enough yield, we'll probably go ahead and plant probably some more barley just to be safe, just to get some more out there, just to boost our supply. Obviously, we'll have to go ahead and purchase the grapes because I don't have a grape fine or anything like that. So it is what it is. And this looks like it's ready to be cut. So if I remember correctly, right in through here. Oh yes, and we do have. Oh, we have shine. We have shine. Okay. So we do have a little bit of lock shine right here. We'll have to go ahead and sell that off like right now to get whatever our best price is right now because we missed May. But it was a busy day, so oh well. It is what it is, guys. All right, I think I'm going to run into town, grab my vehicle, the LockNutz mobile. And we'll go ahead and sell some shine. Go ahead. You seen what it was. You seen what the price was. Comment down below. Let me know what you think it's going to be. We'll go back over that price. You seen I had 4 pallets over there. I don't know if there's... I'm not going to look to see if I have any stored up. But we're going to be right around 2,700. We're not going to look at that. We're not going to look at that. Just bear with me. What do you think we're going to be at? Actually, December is a better price. We're going to sell right now, though. You betcha. We're going to sell right now. Let's see if you guys get it right. Almost made it out of there. I've been thinking about Moonshine Place. I may want to look at maybe making a little bit easier of a road to get out of there. One thing I was thinking about, we kind of need to do is only make my sales of Moonshine at night, but considering how hard of a time I have getting out of there during the daytime, I don't necessarily know if that's going to be the best of ideas. Now, I did make this last run here pretty darn quick. Yeah, a little squirrely around in there. One thing I wanted to say is this field right up in front of me, we actually went and got all the stones out of it. Comment down below. What do you think we got in there? It ended up being 2,961 liters in stone. So that's actually not too bad at all. So that's 18,306. Perfect. Keep on going. I'm not sure how many more I have over there, so we'll just keep on going. I'll catch you when we get to the very last load. All right, guys, so that last little bit that we had when we took that last load, that was all we ended up having over there. There's nothing else left, and that got us 2,000, let's see, what was that? 2,801. Type that in the calculator quick here. And if you guys guessed $39,371 for all of that, you win. You win! Oh, man. Pretty cool. That is pretty darn cool. Now, what I'm going to do right off the bat here is I had to borrow a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and deactivate that real quick. I had to go ahead and borrow a little bit of money. It was 10 grand that I borrowed to be able to purchase the sprayer and the liquid herbicide. All herbicide, and here's liquid. So, yeah, the herbicide, repay. repay 10 grand. So I'm sitting on 32 right now, and I'm holding on to that for a reason. I have a feeling that I may end up having to purchase something coming up here. Just nothing too crazy, but I just want to make sure I have some money. I'm getting close to being low on fertilizer, so I'll end up having to probably get a little bit more of that, especially if I'm going to do some more contracts here. So I just want to make sure I have a little bit of pocket change. Plus, also this morning when it rolled over into the next day, I was in the hole, so I just want to make sure I have a little bit of extra cash. It is what it is. It's one of those things, a horse apiece. I don't know. I just don't like being in the hole when there's that negative on there. I like to be able to have that opportunity. That's just me. It is what it is. So at this point, guys, I'll go ahead, after all that excitement, get back to spraying the fields, finding my sprayer. What did I do? Oh, that's right. My sprayer's over here. Spraying my fields. Getting rid of them darn weeds. Maybe a little fertilizing too. That's right, we have a fertilizing contract we gotta take care of. So, once I find my sprayer, I'll be at it again. Welcome back, everyone. Howdy do. Just taking a little bit of time here collecting our grass. Oh, you betcha. Cut it, windrowed it, picking it all up. It actually seemed like I didn't have as much as I normally do. I'm wondering if I accidentally forgot to fertilize or roll, however you want to look at it, the fields. I don't remember off the top of my head. So we're going to go ahead and dump this in here, and then we'll take a... Let's go a little bit farther forward. There we go. We'll take a look at this, just see where we're at. I'm not 100% sure. I could have swore it just felt wrong. It just felt wrong. It could all be in my head. I'm not too sure, but that's just what I was thinking. 112,000 liters. 113, probably about 113, 114,000 liters with some of the processing. Well, how much do I have in there right now? I guess that'd be a good way to take a peek at this. How much do I have in there right now? I have 130, and I had a little bit in there before. So no, maybe that is right. Maybe that is right. I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was as much as it should have been. I don't know. Sometimes I just lose track of how everything is going. So I did have a little bit of a lapse in here. Had a couple episodes, or not a couple episodes. Had a couple days off. Been taking a little bit more time. I been doing some more map tours, jumping back on that horse, getting a lot of that stuff done, and I've been spending a lot of time with Taz, getting a lot of our stuff for our Adelshoven series taken care of. Our Teaming Up series, I should say. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. We put out our last episode, or we have something in the back burner. Might not be exactly the last episode here, but we threw something out there, and we're moving on from Adelshoven. So it'll be kind of fun. We've been taking a lot of time getting stuff set up for that next map that we're going to be moving to, I guess is a good way of saying it, moving to a new map. So I've been kind of taking care of some of that, and again, like I said, just doing the general stuff. Now, there was a day this past week where I just was not feeling right. Almost, I guess a good way to say it, or a good way to describe it is, you know that feeling like right before you get sick, where you're kind of starting to feel like you're getting sick? Well, that's kind of how I was feeling, just kind of off and blah. There really is no words. It's more of just an emotional blah that's going on right there. Yeah, so I just was feeling a little off and whatnot. I decided to take a day or two off, and here we are, back again, rock and rolling, doing a little bit here. Now, I did end up deciding that I wanted to take this contract right here. We did the other fertilizing contract. I want to say it's on Field 10. I think it's Field 10. Field 10's up over there. Do this one on here on Field 8. We should be good to go. One thing I don't remember. Take a peek right here. We'll just keep going straight for just a second. because I don't know if I've done this yet already. Okay, stop right there. I don't remember when I fertilized this one yet. Okay, no, so this has already been done. One thing that I did end up doing here is, you see I have these narrow tires on. I actually went over to our field way down at the bottom of the map before I had forgotten to go ahead and weed this thing. So there's a ton of weeds in there. Well, I have that sprayer now. Put the narrows on. The Dutes came out here, sprayed it, so we should have a pretty darn good yield on that field now. So it just feels like winning all around. I don't know if it really is winning all the way around, but it sure to heck feels like it. Oh, man. So, yeah, go ahead and take care of this. I'm thinking, you know what I think we're going to do here? I don't know. I think we're going to do it. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. I think I'm just going to go over to my grass fields and throw down a little bit of fertilizer. Why not? Why not? Now, I have been going ahead and rolling. I don't necessarily feel like I'm at a lack of time, but as we're moving on here with this, that field over there is becoming more and more tempting the more time that passes. I know I was thinking about going ahead and trying to take a contract on, and I don't know. Like I said, I'm thinking about that one. There's an outside possibility I'll get a contract for this, but ultimately there is no guarantee. The yield bonus is 98, so that means it probably just wasn't rolled. It's probably going to be ready to harvest really soon. How much is this? How much is this field 11 up here? 63,000. Well, I'm going to have to buy the harvester to be able to do potatoes and sugar beets. You know what? You know what? This is probably another bad choice. But let's do it. Let's do it. I want to do that one anyways. I'm trying to get the contract for that one, so why not? Like I said, I was going to do this one anyways, try to get the contract to come out here and do that. But you know what? The heck with it. 63,000. I took out about 30,000 extra dollars, or $30,000. I'm pretty sure I can make $30,000 off that field in this very first harvest, so I'm feeling okay. Now, there's also another factor. I just reestablished in my memory when I was going to go ahead and sell some diesel, and that's going to be next month. So, or no, not June, July, August. August. So we're right there. We're right around the corner. It's going to, let's face it, it's going to be a big chunk of change back in our pockets. Well, not really, because I'm going to probably take the good chunk of that and send it on off. Which, actually, you know what we're going to do here really quick. The canola is looking like it's getting pretty close to being done. I'm really hoping that this canola I can go ahead and harvest. Can I harvest this one? No, I'm not going to be able to harvest this before I can go ahead and start selling it, or before I'm going to want to start selling off my diesel. Let's see, how much do I have in my diesel? How much do I have? I know I have quite a bit. 74,000. Okay, so we got 74,000 liters, plus there's some that's not out there, not accounted for. So 74,000. Diesel price max out at $6,000. 74 times 6. I'm going to make a bunch of cash, guys. A bunch of cash. It's going to be able to pay off a lot of my little endeavors that I've been jumping on, and I don't know. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Comment down below. Do you think I've gone off the rocker when it comes to using the debt system here? what do you guys think of that? What do you think of me racking up all this debt? Is it right? Is it wrong? How do you guys feel about it? I'll be honest with you, I think in the next playthrough that I go ahead and do, the next gameplay, the next Let's Play, I think I'm going to put some sort of stipulation in when it comes to leasing. Because as of right now, or not leasing, taking out money. Because I have gotten myself, I feel like, into a really bad habit of doing that. For granted, I have to pay all that off before anything matters, but, yeah. Comment down below. How do you guys feel about my current spending / loaning spree that I'm on? Is it healthy? Is it good for the mind, the body, and the soul? Because I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm doing something I probably shouldn't be. Let's get this back up to the max. And we'll come out here and throw down a little bit of fertilizer. Another thing I'm going to end up having to do, I keep forgetting about this, is I'm going to have to go ahead and get some more grapes for the moonshine. I think I'm going to hold off just a little bit until I get another harvest of one of my crops. I don't know, I think I have some corn sitting in stockpile. We'll have to take a peek at that, kind of determine how we want to go about moving on with that. But yeah, I definitely got to get some more grapes out here. It's just a matter of actually buying the grapes, getting them over here, and moving on. I've been kind of watching the secondhand markets here just a hair. I'd really like to go ahead and get myself another trailer. The one I have, it works out nice for what we're doing, but when it comes to putting pallets on and stuff like that, it really is kind of a pain in the butt. I know. It's not used for that. I don't normally use it for that. It's only once in a while, but still, it's in the back of my mind. I don't know. But I think I'm just going to keep on rocking and rolling, do what I'm doing, finish up my little chores here, which I should be finishing up pretty darn quick here. And without having something else pop up, that's probably going to be it for the rest of June. I'll probably end up catching you guys in July. I guess we'll see you then. Good morning, everyone, and happy July to everyone. Funny thing happened overnight. If you can go ahead and guess what it is. All right, good job. Oh, man, I tell you what, this is awesome. I didn't do anything funny, didn't do any funky. This is just a blessing in disguise, because now I can go ahead and probably get this field processed. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping I'll be able to get this field processed with at the fuel. That's great, because then I'll be able to go ahead and just have that much more fuel to be able to sell. Oh man, this is working out just fine and dandy. I don't know why I tried getting it off of there like that. I normally don't even do that. I use the function of the thing. Well, it is what it is. So our sugar beet field that we just purchased is ready to harvest. So we got that rocking and rolling with us. I'll probably end up taking care of that on the next episode, though. So if you're really hoping for that, it's going to have to hang tight a little bit here. But yeah, this is awesome. This is super, super awesome. Now, this field right here, it seems much bigger than it really is. I don't think we're going to get a ton of canola off of it, but whatever it is that we end up getting, it's going to go directly for making a little bit of fuel. And that fuel is going to pay off an absolute bundle. I was taking a look at a couple prices of things yesterday in game here when we were looking at stuff, or I should say after I stopped recording. Egg prices, I have quite a bit of eggs. The price was kind of halfway peaking in June, but it wasn't a full-on, this is the best price you're going to get sort of thing. So I decided, you know what, let's just wait and hold off, and I believe November, September is going to be when we're going to sell the eggs. I don't remember what day it was off the top of my head. I want to say it was November, September, somewhere in that general area. So something to look forward to. Also, one thing that I did do, I completely forgot about it. It was just a weird gut reaction sort of thing. Speaking of which, I came in here and just collected the 2 contracts that we had. Whoops. They're 2 fertilizing contracts. One was just a hair over $1,500. The other one was $1,560 something like that. It wasn't much of anything. I did accept those contracts. I completely just oh yikes. Well, that'll happen. So a couple interesting things have happened here. One thing, we had the patch for Farming Simulator come out yesterday, I think it was, for the anticipation of the next DLC, or I should say the Platinum edition of the game coming on out. Pretty darn slick. I know a bunch of people have had some issues with that, where their screen gets all geeky, I guess is a good way of saying it, just kind of laggy for a little bit. I think the current fix for that is you just go into your cache and reset it. It's like the display cache, digital cache. I don't remember what the heck it was, but you can go in there, take care of it. I've done that. And for some reason, for me, it doesn't matter what ends up happening anytime I first go onto a map, because I've tried a couple maps out since that, and it still does. It still is a little weird until you walk around and it's almost like it's refreshing. It happened here even on this map while I was doing some things and monkeying around a little bit. So it's just one of them things. Hopefully, shoot, do I got that configured right? No, I don't have that configured right. Let's see if I can get this on here now. Okay, there we go. That's good. Yeah, I got that just up a hair too high. That it might be able to work on there, but we'll unload it anyways. So there's that going on. That's pretty darn cool. Another thing is kind of weird. I got a notification from YouTube just yesterday stating, yesterday, 2 days ago, stating that I can now like post things on YouTube other than videos or things like that. I can post polls, information to you guys, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I think I've been doing this for about a year and a half, somewhere in there, and that's pretty darn cool. Just want to say thanks to everyone. I think I posted that even, but I want to say thanks to everyone for sticking around, hanging out, seeing what's coming on, seeing what is possibly coming into the future, and thanks. I do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed when I get new followers and things like that. It's always kind of cool just to see what's going on, and maybe you have someone who you're out there, you're watching, and you got to step away for a while because one reason or another, and all of a sudden I get a comment a little later on for somebody I haven't seen in a long time or had commented in a long time, and it's like, oh cool, you're still there, you're still alive. Thank you for coming back, giving me a chance. Oh man, I know there are certain things out there that just aren't as super appealing. Maybe this isn't your cup of tea. Maybe it's the next thing that I do. Maybe it's the thing after that. I'm not sure, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the support and everyone coming in and just stopping by. It's pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. Oh man. Let's see, what else do we got going on here in the wild world of Farm Sim? I think that's about it. I've had a couple new maps that have been coming out recently. I've been noticing, and comment down below, for what it is, bear with me, there seems like we're getting a little bit more maps coming out over to this past week here. I've noticed, well, let's say over the last 2 weeks, I've noticed we've had a handful more maps, which is a good thing. Now, I have my map that I think that I enjoy playing on the most. I'm not going to say what it is just yet. But I'm a big fan of the options. The more options we have out there of the different styles of map, different types of maps, I think it's just absolutely spectacular on all of that jazz to get the little bit out there, get a little bit of this, get a little bit of that, appeal to as many people as possible, or I should say, at least give people the options to get out there and try different things and do different things. It's just super, super cool. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I've been excited about some of the mods we've been having coming out. I think just it may have been just today. Maybe it was today or yesterday. Maybe it was part of the update. But I seen there was a new DLC. In the US, it's a 99-cent DLC. It's like the Porsche diesel something. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I think I'm gonna pass on it. I just don't see any need for it in what we're doing here. Now, I did go ahead and download a couple extra mods here for this particular map. I'm not sure if we're going to get to them, but I have gone ahead and downloaded a couple of them. One of them might be familiar to some of you guys. You may or may not have seen it around one place or another. Maybe, I don't know. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. I think we may be getting something new kind of soon. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Oh, yikes. Man, I had all of a sudden this sneezing fit I had, and then I had a little coughing fit right after that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I had my harvester on cruise control, and, well, she ended up way over there. Yikes. Well, I don't know what else to say here, guys. It's kind of crazy. But I think that's where we're going to go ahead and shut things down for today. Be ready. Be ready. Beets are on the horizon. And that makes me very excited because that means a little bit of sugar. Trying some new things out. Making a whole bunch of cash. You betcha. And if you guys are liking what you're hearing, liking what you're seeing, go ahead and smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the subscription. It helps the channel out an absolute ton. You can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Go ahead and have that notification bell on and have it set to all that way you know when this and other great videos are coming on out by myself. Go ahead and share this video with somebody who has coughing and sneezing fits. Why not? They're people too, you know. Oh, man, we got to get this canola off. We got to get the gasoline or the diesel made. Oof. Ooh, good times, guys. I just smell the money rolling in. I just smell it, which is good because I'm going to need a whole bunch of it very, very soon here. And until I see you guys next time, thanks for stopping by.